Hello everyone. So in this video, we will see how to configure the initial router settings. Firstly, observe the objectives. In objectives, we have three parts. Verify the default router configuration and then configure and verify the initial router configuration and save the running configuration file. Firstly, we have to start the connections. Here I am taking a router and a PC. Firstly, I'm changing the names of this router and PC to R1 and PCA for easy understanding. Then choose the cable to connect these two, console to PC. Okay, we have connected the PC and the router. Now see the instructions. In the instructions, we have parts. The first part is verify the default router configuration. In the first part, we have two steps. The first step is establish a console connection to R1. We have established. And second part is enter the privileged mode and examine the current configuration. We will do that now. For entering the privileged EXEC mode, we use the command enable, and for examining the current configuration, we are using the command show running config. Okay, let's start. Firstly, enable. We have entered into the privileged EXEC mode. Now we are using the show running config. Okay. So here we can see that we didn't assign any IP address or we didn't assign the passwords to the router. So there is nothing information here, but there is a current configuration is 1187 bytes. Okay. Now we have to assign the host name and the passwords to the router. Okay. Let's do that. Firstly, here are some questions. We will answer to that questions. The first question is how many fast Ethernet interfaces does the router have, and gigabit Ethernet interfaces and serial Ethernet interfaces, and range of values and router hostname. Here we can see there are four fast Ethernet interfaces and one gigabit Ethernet interface and one serial Ethernet interface. And next, the host name is now router only. Okay. And then we have to configure and verify the initial router configuration now. For that, we have to configure the initial settings on R1. Firstly, we have to configure the host name, and then we have to configure and banner message, and then we have to encrypt all plain text passwords like console password and privileged password. We will do that now. Okay. For that, click on R1 and enter into the global configuration mode. Then host name has R1. Now we assigned or we changed the host name from router to R1. Okay. Now we will configure the banner message. For that, we are using the command banner mbotd. This is the same command that we have used in the switch also, and delimiters should be used. Here the banner message is unauthorized access is strictly prohibited, right? Okay, we have assigned the banner message, and then we have to configure the passwords. For that, firstly I am configuring the password for privileged EXEC unencrypted. Okay. For that, open the router 1 or R1 and now enter the command enable password Cisco. Okay, we have assigned the unencrypted privileged EXEC password. Now I am assigning the privileged EXEC encrypted password. That For that we are using the enable secret. We know all these commands, but at last there is a small change. I will tell that at last only. It's a secret. The password is, it's a secret. Okay. Then after we have to assign console password. For that we have to enter into the console mode. Okay. Password is let me in. Login and exit. Okay. We have encrypted all the plain text passwords. Now we have to verify the initial settings on R1. For that, verify the initial settings by viewing the configuration for R1. We are using the command show running config. Now we will use that now. Firstly, we have to exit from global configuration mode. Now enter show running config. We can see the passwords that we are encrypted. Here, this is the console password, and we can see the privileged exec password, which is encrypted, and this is unencrypted password. Okay. And next part is exit the console current console session until you see the following message. Okay. Then after we have to check. Okay, we will do that. Enter exit again. Enter. Now the line console password is let me in, right? And then enter enable, and the encrypted privileged exec password should be entered. Okay, the password is, it's a secret. Okay. Next, after all these, the part 3. In part 3 we have to save the configuration file to NVRAM. For that we are using the command copy running config to startup config. Copy running config startup config. Okay, building configuration and okay. Next, after saving the configuration file to NVRAM, we have to save the startup configuration file to flash. Firstly, we have to observe the flash. For that we are using the command show flash. Okay, so here it is. Here there are 3 files, and the last file here, the third file is iOS image. I am telling it as iOS image because the iOS image has large space, and we can tell it by identifying this dot bin. Okay. Next, at last we are using the command copy startup config flash, which it means we are copying the commands or the data in start config to the flash. We will do that now. Okay, copy startup config flash. Okay, the 1337 bits are copied in flash. Now we can see the data that we have copied to flash by using the same command show flash again. Here we can see that. Okay. So this is how we have to configure the initial router settings. Okay. I hope you understand. Thank you and stay home, stay safe and don't be panic.